most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Whoa.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
You're a little
Bob.
bit taller than me for
Ah,
once.
for once.
Today we're going to talk about low back pain, the most prevalent yet avoidable causes. Screens, cars, beaches.
Absolutely,
Beaches?
absolutely, Bob. Bob, it wasn't that many years ago when most doctors and therapists thought back pain, the big part of it was from lifting and poor body mechanics. And we're finding out that's only part of it. There's a much bigger aspect.
More prevalent, I would
Prevalent.
say. Yes.
And we're going to talk about that in
By
just a
the
minute
way,
or two.
if you are new to our if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pay for you, upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. We're giving something away. What it is, we don't know because this is a future video.
That's right, future.
You can also find it on Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. Let us know what it is. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And now we also have
a podcast. Absolutely, Bob. Bob, I got to tell you, sitting like this is making my back hurt. I got to get up. Oh, man. Anyways, but no, absolutely.
You want to start with screens, or what are you going to start with?
No, Bob, I've got a little something I want to say. Recently, because this is what really got this video going. If you're watching this and you want to just skip about a minute or so you don't get this little story, but it's going to be a fun one. It's true too. I was on a vacation to Florida just a couple months ago, jumped in the plane, and those posture on those planes is not good for my back. You know what I did? I took this with me that I use in my car. Yep. This is my back support for my back.
I always take a back support with me.
You do?
Yep. And if there's nothing there, I take the pillow. Yep. Those little pillows.
Sure. You bet. So I use this in the plane for about a 3-hour sit. Get down there at midnight, jump in a car rental, and he says, you're going to get a cute little sportsy car. And he thought it was going to be a big deal. And it's like, I don't care. Just give me a car. I want to get to bed, you know?
Right.
So I forget about this. I don't put this in the car, throw it in the back seat with the other luggage. My wife and our niece came with. And anyways, I get to our place we're staying, hour and a half later, get out of that car. I'm so tired, I'm not thinking about anything.
Sure.
And then the next day, it's 80 degrees. We came from 20 below in Wisconsin just not too long ago.
Sure.
I go to the beach, and I sit like this in one of those chairs, not for half hour, but for half the day. It was beautiful.
You have to understand, Brad does not normally do this. No. Brad is not a sitter.
No. But I did sit. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was Siesta Key Beach, Sarasota, Florida, rated #1 beach for a really good reason. There was a lot of people there, and I even had a couple beers. Maybe that's why I sat longer.
Yeah.
But as a result of all that sitting, I ended up with the worst backache I had in a couple of years when I got back from vacation.
This is what we call stacking events. So the first event was sitting in the plane.
Right.
And probably some turbulence and
a
little shock absorption.
It helped because I had a backrest in there.
Then going into a sports car, rounded out. Again, a sports car doesn't have great shock absorption.
Oh, but we had roads. They have good roads in Florida. But you're right.
Yeah. And then the final thing, he goes into one of these. Do you want to show what the problem with these is?
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to talk about the screens first.
Sure.
The only thing that could have made it worse is if I would have brought a laptop with me and did some, cruising on the internet or doing some work on vacation would be sacrilege. But, I could be looking for a new pair of socks or something. I got some nice socks today. Yeah. Anyways, so can you imagine sitting in one of these and like this? Look at my back.
Yeah. He's rounded out.
Yeah.
He's in a C posture.
C posture. Let's talk about the sitting is the new smoking.
Right.
And that's pretty much the new saying. And it's because of this posture that's prolonged.
That's one of the things. Inactivity.
Right. Yep. Exactly. So I'm sitting here rounded out. And if I am going to sit while we use a laptop, whether I'm on vacation or at work, doesn't matter. You need to get the screen up. Here we go. Look at this. Now, I wouldn't do this unless I was, at home. I have my own setup.
Right.
But if you're, out of your location, I'm going to get that up here, and then I'm going to have a keyless or wireless keypad
keyboard.
Put that down here, and I can see there. I can sit up tall. And where's my back support? I'm going to use a back support, whether it's this chair or any chair that you're sitting in. So I can sit back here. My posture's good. My head alignment's good with the screen and things. Life is good. I feel so much better like this.
By the way, when we say C posture, we mean the letter C.
Oh, yeah.
Not C the posture.
Yeah, not like the ocean or the sea.
Right.
The other thing is, if you don't have your, like I have my favorite back support, you can just take a rolled up towel.
Yeah, find something
Yeah.
that you can stick back there that's
Put
going to
back
give you
there.
some support. Like I said, the pillows
Yeah.
work okay in a pinch.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
this same concept doesn't matter what kind of chair you're in, whether you're in a car, whether you're at home in a recliner, whether you're in a vacation or a lounge chair like this. Here are some. Once you find out what size towel you need, because if you're a bigger person, you usually
Right.
use a bigger roll.
Yep, if you have more ample buttocks.
He always likes to bring that up, the ample buttocks.
One of my favorite phrases.
I know.
I'll write a poem about it.
Yeah.
someday.
So then you can purchase one like I did. Once I found the one that works for me, I got spondylolisthesis. These lumbar rolls are uncomfortable. A lot of people like these. That's what you use, right?
Right.
Just a lumbar support.
When you get, to the beach, if you don't want to carry all that, you could just take your towel.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Roll
up.
your towel
Yeah,
up,
roll the
absolutely.
towel.
And then, but if you get it wet and it gets sand in it,
Sure.
then it's not so
Then there's
comfortable.
problems.
Yeah, but that's all right. There's something else I wanted to talk about, Bob.
Well, you can talk about the car that you're driving. You're gonna have to next time take a second and put the back support in there.
Absolutely. I think that was my biggest problem. I
Yeah.
went into that car. I was fatigued. I was
Yeah.
tired. I was slouched in nice leather seats, which allowed me to
Right, to
slouch
slide
better.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Leather seats aren't always good because of
I don't like them at all.
Yeah, because you slide them.
You slide. They get hot. They don't.
Yeah.
What I like to talk about, Bob, is I'm going to sit down here with my good posture and get my thing here.
I'm curious now what you're going to talk about.
There. Okay, now we've got just one more thing to cover, Bob. Now that we realize that going on vacations, when you get out of your normal
Right. Your
routine,
Yeah.
be aware of your posture, make sure it's good, modify things, use towel rolls, use whatever you need to do so you don't end up with a terrible backache like I did. It took me about a week to get through it.
Well, did it start on vacation, by the way?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
it did start on vacation.
Yeah, so I actually,
So kind of
I couldn't walk or I couldn't run on I wanted to run on the beach of
Sure.
Florida. And it bothered me. I couldn't run. So I sat on the beach some more. No, that's not exactly
it
true,
leads
but
to
we had
more
fun.
problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good vacation. Besides, I was able to get through it. So, Bob, once again, this only leads us to, once again,
We can fix just about anything
except for,
a broken heart.
right, even a backache on vacation, we're going to get you through. So
Yeah, that's right.
be careful.
Count on us.